Time to reveal here high school football action. We first start the number 3 seed Yorktown Wildcats facing the Agua Dulce Longhorns. Both teams heading in at 7-3, but Agua Dulce will start off first. A nice run from number 21, Aiden Martinez, gets him inside the 5-yard line. Why not just give the ball right back to him, right? Gets it in there for the touchdown. And at this moment in time, Agua Dulce is up here 20-12 in the game. It was first of all, 12-12 for a score. That was just very interesting to start with. But guess what? Yorktown's offense would not stay quiet. How about this from Brody Medding? He just gets a nice run, gets through a couple defenders, and again, had to find a way to get through this tackle right here. How about this? Barely gets down there inside the red zone. The next play after that, how about this throw right here? Getting the touchdown, and number 2, Brandon Knotzman for the touchdown. And Yorktown in this game, their offense started to click. The defense, when they needed to make plays, they get the job done, and they win this one with the final score being 58-34. So Yorktown, with this big-time win, will be advancing, either face the D'Hanis Lions or the Granger Lions in the next round. How about the Edna Cowboys? They were taking on the San Diego Vaqueros, and again, first of all, it's about all the Cowboys, right, for both of these teams. But Edna, how would they kind of do? Because they had to rebound, get on this offense, and guess what? Their defense started off quick. This is the first drive of the game. How about the defense right here? Big interception from Kyler Ronalds. He gets it up there airborne, and he takes it all the way for a pick 6. And Edna, that would kind of just get the tempo going in this game. 7-0 early on this one. But then late there in the first quarter, going into it there, how about this play right here for Norman, the running back? It's inside for the touchdown. And this moment in time, it was 14-0 Edna. And again, problem was for San Diego, turnover after turnover. Edna capitalized, and the final score in this contest between both of these teams would be 63-7. The Edna Cowboys would get the win. So officially, they're either going to face the Uritzen Saguas or the Marion Bulldogs in the next round. Let's take a trip out to Ingleside for some 3 Division I postseason ball. First of all, between Goliad, they got the number 2 seed in the district. They're facing a Bishop Badgers team that's trying to see if they can get a major upset in this one. Bishop start off strong, though. A mistake here. It looks like it's a kickoff, but then a mistake. How about getting up and jumping for the ball? You always got to be aware on special teams where the ball is at all times, and a big time there for, again, Goliad, because on that same drive, it makes a big time play. A fumble, though, happens. Again, you can never have that. Both teams made some big mistakes early in this game, and Bishop would capitalize. Then the next play after that, a big time throw and an interception. Again, you saw it's just turnover after turnover, takes it all the way in there for 6. And this game, Goliad, I mean, they made some plays, but at the end of the day, they would get the victory here in this one, 49-7 there for Goliad. They're either going to face the Crystal City Javelinas or the Randolph Rohawks in the next rounds. Quickly check out 2 final scores. First with Ganado facing the Three Rivers Bulldogs, and Ganado would win this one 55-0 there in this contest. They're going to face the Thorndale Bulldogs in the second round. Now over to Shiner as they face the Ben Bowl Badgers here tonight. They won 67-6. They're either going to face the Burden Panthers or the Bracket Tigers in the next round. If you want to check out Tidehaven and Hallettsville scores, just check on my website. Then I'm going to post there later on crossroadstoday.com/sports. And that's going to do it here in sports. Don, Sean, back to you.